So digital lenders like us, we really have to be laser focused on default management and the risk management, especially during this time of pandemic. So we conducted a joint research with the largest credit bureau in Korea called NICE Information Service. And right now, the default rate that we are seeing will be about 1.02%, which is very low. But we conducted a stress test to see if this number can rise at the time of economic crisis. And our expectation is about 1.8% default rate, which we think is a great number even compared to the banks. So this is something we've been seeing. One reason why we can manage the risk really well is because of the surge in the loan application on our platform. So March alone, we've had about $1 billion of loan application in our platform just in 1 month, which is a huge number. And we were able to screen out the bad borrowers and focus on the good ones so that we had a better pool of customers to choose from. Another thing that that made us possible to manage the default is our strategy on agile screening and also the data usage that the government is providing. So the agile approach is something
Right.
that only fintech companies can do. So I think this is something that we can really focus on.
Sure. Right. Joey, I also want to get your thoughts on the new P2P, which is peer-to-peer lending law that will kick in this August. Of course, it opens another window of opportunity for small businesses to access funds. But my only worry is would this turn out to be like another quasi shadow banking practice that can make the credit environment more risky in South Korea if it develops and grows in size and scale?
Right. So in Korea, the market is basically divided into two. One is the bank lending market, and the other is the non-bank lending market. And there's been a huge problem in the non-bank sector, being the interest rate too high and high default, and there's been a lot of loan brokers taking lucrative margins on these loans. So this has been a huge problem, and this is where the P2P companies come in place. So we are focusing on making this margin more efficient and making the interest rate go down compared to the over 20% interest rate of the existing savings banks. We are targeting about 11 to 12% yield at a better cost and better conditions. So this is why the government has been pushing this agenda. The new P2P law coming in place is actually very important for the P2P sector because right now there's no law in this sector. There's only guidelines given by the FSC. So we think having this law in place will help the P2P companies to become more, comply with the existing regulations, and then
Right.
play in the proper credit market.
Sure.